All righty, folks. It is 5:40 p.m. Do you know where your weekend is? If you're a Buffalonian, we are under 48 hours away from Broncos, Bo Nix, Sean Payton. Slick, thoughts?
Yeah, the Denver Broncos coming into town. They know a thing or two about getting high, and that we are
Colorado high.
Yeah, we are right on site here in Depew, New York. Herbal IQ. Where else would you rather be?
Where else
48
would
hours
you
from
rather be?
kickoff. This is where you come for necessities.
Listen, I don't want to be dealing with a hangover all weekend, whether it's the edibles, whether it's the joints. Perfect products here: Electroleaf, Select, Smokies, all kinds of great brands. Terpene Alchemy, we got them all here. And Herbal IQ. And by the way, you want to talk about getting a win on Sunday, Slick. Fans can win right now if they spend over $50 at Herbal IQ while we're here. They get a chance to putt. They make the putt. They get a free sunglasses. If you spend over $100, you could putt for some signed memorabilia. That's no joke, Slick.
No joke at all. We got a camera on that putter. The signed jersey, signed print. I saw Mac Hollins on that print, I believe. Some really good stuff, Maniac. And as always, the Zuba sunglasses. You sink one putt. It's that simple. Just one putt. You got a piece of glasses, but then
shout out to her.
2 putts. You sink 2 of those suckers. Look at this.
Our guy Jim hooking us up with the black military camo Keon Coleman.
Oh my!
I know this is gonna be a sought after item.
That's a limited edition.
We'll see if that goes. But again, great start to the weekend here at Herbal IQ. Slick, we had a great start to the weekend last night. We had Notre Dame, Penn State. Ended up being stinky first 3 quarters. Kind of salvaged it. Classic at the end of the day.
Yeah, I would say so. I had Notre Dame pulled through, got that spread, and that's what these college football semifinals have always come down to. Drama at the end of the game, Maniac. Maybe a stale first half or first quarter or 2, and then drama towards the end. And we can only hope for the same tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. I think tonight's going to be a really high-scoring game. Obviously, you're OSU going against the Hook'em Longhorns.
Yeah, Micah's Longhorns. He seems like he's butthurt after his Penn State got shellacked. Micah's front running on all these squads. I guess
butthurt when you have a team on each side of the
exactly.
Four,
no matter what, I guess he's leveraging his options.
I'm sure little Micah has like another team. Like he was probably a Georgia guy.
Alex was probably Georgia, Alabama. All of those for sure.
Sun Devils.
But yeah, so it ended up being a classic game. We got OSU, Texas tonight, which should be a classic game. Of course, if you're looking for a great spot to watch the games tonight, make sure to get to our spot, Sports City Pizza Pub, downtown, or not downtown Buffalo, over on the west side there.
1407 Niagara Street.
So we get a classic game there, Slick. Are we going to get a classic game tonight or just high scoring?
I hope so. I think high scoring. A lot of people think OSU is going to run away with this one. I hope not. I've been a fan of Quentin Ewers all year, so I really hope he can do something. But with the people that know a little more about not to play school than I do, I would think that they're probably on OSU heavy for a reason. And the spread says it all too, a full 6 points for OSU. But yeah, high total, 53.
If you had 53 and a half, I mean, OSU has just been so good out of the gate. I expect to see more of the same
right now, playing their best football.
Obviously, agreed. Right time. Of course, Texas, gets it done in the trenches. So it'll be very interesting to see if they could step it up there. But they're not the only ones in action tonight. We got our Banditos at home against the Toronto Rock. So Banditos haven't lost. Toronto Rock haven't won. It's the opposite of something has to give. Is it just going to be the same old, same old? -2.5 for Bandits. That seems low.
Yeah. What is that? Do they even have juice on it? Is it -120?
It's like -125. Yeah, okay. You know how they do the juice. 100% juice.
I mean, I'm still going to rip that. And it's going to feel real good to see KeyBank Center, a Buffalo team, defending their turf against a Toronto squad and not have half the building sold out to Toronto fans, Maniac.
Yeah, speaking of the building filling out, I think, do we have Terpene coming in here right now?
Yeah, it appears so.
Is Terpene coming in? You love to see that. Again, it's literally just like the game day tailgate where everybody knows your name here at Herbal IQ. Make sure you're coming in for our Herbal Happy Hour to start the weekend here on Trainwreck Sports. So obviously we get the Bandits taking care of business. Is the Bandits almost like in a state of the Bills early December where you just kind of got to wait for closer to the playoffs before things really matter?
Yeah, but they
won't say that though, and that's so annoying. Why can't Josh and Dane just be cocky? Why can't they be cocky?
Maybe after the 3-peat.
If Dane Smith was you, he would just be walking around being like, "I'm the shit.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm the shit. I'm Dane Smith. I'm the shit."
Dane Smith is not me, and I'm not Dane Smith. There's just a fine line.
Yeah, there's a couple differences there. Speaking of a guy who is the shit, though, can we tap him in right now? Dreamboat. How are things looking over
Donnie
your desk,
Dreamboat.
Don? How are we
Producer
doing? How's the
Dreamboat.
happy hour feeling over there, buddy?
The happy hour is quite happy, very happy. We're happy to be
So
here.
happy.
Yeah, I haven't been to Herbal IQ enough. I know this is like a second home to you guys, so I'm hyped. It's Friday. We got another bowl game tonight. We got Bandits, like you said. Tomorrow, I get to go out play some piano, and we're gonna be gearing up for a special Sunday game day tailgate. We're gonna make sure we got it locked in. This special rumored stream.
Yeah, we're gonna
should plug a
the
little
game
bit.
day
Huge
stream
intro.
at the stream. And real quick, although Josh Allen will be looking to be the Broncos' daddy on Sunday, we got to do a quick shout out to Mama Dreamboat with a gig tonight.
Oh yeah, Mama Dreamboat.
Drop the
Music runs in the family. Yeah, she's gonna be at the
The
Orchard
true
Park.
final boss, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you will follow those.
She's going to be at the Orchard Park Presbyterian Church, 7:00. I'm going to run over there. It's a rock chorus group. So it's like an adult chorus group with like 20 plus people in the chorus. They're with a live band. They're playing Queen. They're playing Taylor Swift. They're playing Bowie. They're playing all types of stuff. They're hitting all the corners
that's
of
a
the
big
class.
fan.
Why not play what works? But speaking of playing what works, we're waiting for some fans to come down here and take advantage of the bonus. We got the Terpene crew over there rolling in. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Perfect way
doing?
to
How
start
we
a
doing?
weekend here at Herbal
And
IQ.
right before I get out of
Yeah.
here, I will say, what's better to have before a concert than a little bit of herb?
Seriously.
A little bit of gummy. My mom supports it. We're all adults.
A little bit
I
of
might get a little turned up before this concert. I'd be tailgating already, but this is kind of my tailgate right here.
21 or older, make sure you're following at Herbal IQ on socials, at Herbal_IQ on Twitter. Not a lot of dispensaries in the area deliver Slick, but Herbal
they're
does
going
in
all
more
night.
ways than one. We're looking to deliver some prizes, but with that said, we obviously have Saturday. Just talk to me about your Saturday. Are you going to be taking it easy? I know you got some action planned, but are you going to be tucked in? You got an early bus on Sunday. You were telling me.
Early bus. Leah knows it.
Shout out Leah in the house.
7 a.m. roll call. I'm thinking departure, like you guessed, is probably half an hour.
Yeah,
after that.
it's risky though. You can't play that. If it was week 13, you
I'm
might
not
be able to
playing
play that
So
close to
I'll
the
be, I'll be
chest.
there at 6:55. But
You might as well
Saturday-
just sleep over. That's way too
I
early
might,
of a
but
time for you.
See, what I was thinking about is Saturday. First of all, return of Slick Saturday in 2025.
Thank goodness.
The-
It's
the
been
U-
so
the-
long.
The UFC is back in 2025 for the first time tomorrow, and then after that, we have there's a Grapple Pro show in
Grap Pro.
in Hamburg. So I was thinking, like, might as well just sleep in Orchard Park at that point. But no, I'm probably gonna make my way back, head over to the Married to the Mafia bus bright and early, be at Twin Oaks, and then game day for this huge show that we're all anticipating, and the millions and millions are also anticipating Josh Allen beating up on the Broncos on Sunday.
Yeah, looking forward to it, obviously. With that said, not much has changed in that regard. It was relatively healthy on the injury report. We got Codrington, I believe is his name, might be a little nicked up in the hamstring, the return man. But with that said, we talked 30 hours ago. Have your thoughts changed? Has anything changed? Has any more emotion rolled over you? We are about 30% closer than we were yesterday.
Yeah, I am a little more less concerned about any run game that they're going to throw at us. I know I told you that they're probably going to try and keep the ball relatively on the ground, keep possession rather than try and attack. I think they might try and give our safeties some shots. Their run game hasn't been that great all season. And like I was saying yesterday, Terrell Bernard, Matt Milano, I think they can hold down to the linebacker position. So it's really just a matter of deep. We know DeMar's starting back there. But other than that, I think same relative mindset. Just got to limit Bo Nix and make him feel uncomfortable, like we were saying yesterday. Get that rookie feeling like he's been in a spot he's never been before. You know a thing or two about that, I would think.
Yeah,
Junior prom?
I know. Yeah, believe me, you want to talk about uncomfortable? It was my entire junior prom. With that said, let's get you a little uncomfortable.
let's do
get
it.
you over there. Let's show the fans are doing. I'll hold your mic. I'll hold your mic.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Slick is gonna go over the putter's over here. Oh, sorry, fans, if I got you with the metal sound there. But we got Slick on the putter. Gonna see if we could show how it's done. Shout out Dreamboat on the ones and twos. Slick, are you serious? If you miss after doing that. Here we go. Lining up the putt. Fans can also win a chance to putt with purchases here at Herbal IQ. Taparoo, and it's good. Oh, is this guy gonna go clutch in front of the camera? He won't make all three. He won't make all three. Two babied it. Oh my gosh, here we go. So the first two, there was no pressure though. Like it was just like, oh, whatever happens, happens. Now there's pressure. Now there's tension. Now there's buildup. Come on, Slick. Do it for Reed Ferguson. Oh, split the middle. It's okay. 2 out of 3, not bad. 2 out of 3, not bad. Don, what do you think about that performance? Not bad from Slick.
No, not bad at all. I mean, the first two, he got us going. I thought all three were about to be in.
He was calm, cool, collected. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't mean to get in his head. I was just like, it was the first two. There wasn't really pressure. There wasn't really like then it was all spotlights on Monday Night Football. Bump, 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 bump.
Much like the Penn State QB last night. The lights were too bright.
By the way, I love he was like so frazzled. He was like grabbing the top of his head and stuff. Like you don't see that in the NFL. Like they kind of really hide their emotions and everything. But in college, they just let it loose.
I mean the last one, it was bad, and I think he knew it was over. I mean he just gave it up at half, and with 10, 15 yards to go for a pretty money kicker that Notre Dame's
been great all season.
He's been great all season. I was happy because I caught all the action. I heard early in the game it was all Penn State and a lot of beat 'em up football. I got home from a comedy show just in time for the fourth quarter where all the points were scored, and Maniac just a heartbreaker on the under there, man.
Yeah, I mean that's one of those that should have been illegal. 20 points through 3 quarters and the over 45.5 covered like Slick.
Ridiculous.
I should be able to go to gambling court and get like some kind of like if you've been victimized by a 50% by an over with 30 points in the fourth quarter, like you may be entitled to compensation.
I totally agree. That's one of those where someone's got to play in something, you would think, but ridiculous. You hate to see it. But hopefully tonight we don't have to sweat that at all because I'm hoping for a lot of points tonight.
I'm hoping for a lot of points. I'm hoping for an OSU blowout. But speaking of compensation, we obviously are trying to pay our fans here with some giveaways. Try out the puck giveaways once we get some purchases. But you want to hear about compensation, boys? Because I got some free money. I just realized.
Oh God, here we go. Yeah.
Did you know? And this is an exclusive here on the Herbal Happy Hour here at Herbal IQ, Friday 6 p.m. Did you know that the same Buffalo Bill has scored the first touchdown in the last 3 wildcard games? We're going down to the creek because we're at Dawson Knox.
Oh my God.
He's the first one, and he's going off at like 15-20 to 1 for that first.
He's got to be
touchdown
because
this
this has been that season where it's always been Kincaid's been the first option. He kind of lost the aura of those first touchdowns last season in the regular season.
Listen,
he used to be a cash cow in like 2022.
I'm not saying that Dawson Knox is on the level of a Travis Kelce, but I do think that Dawson Knox, like Travis Kelce, gets a little stronger when it's cold. When it's colder, he's a little bit of a beefier man, Donnie. I think that plays into that beast is going to eat in the cold.
The meat package.
I think too. This is like we talk about a lot about, and I think even Sean McDermott mentioned this. Like you don't want to show too much in the regular season. Like you want to
vanilla.
You want to throw some of the unexpected
vanilla
in at the playoffs. Yeah. So this is where we're gonna say there. Everyone's thinking Dawson Knox, number 2 tight end. They're not gonna throw it to him. I see ball on the 5-yard line. Maybe we try to run it once, second down, doing John Gruden's favorite play. Where is it? What is it?
Spider 2 wide banana.
Spider 2 wide banana, where the tight end
is Captain running it.
Where the tight end goes out into the flat or the fullback.
You said Captain was interacting with John Gruden today.
He was running.
It was unbelievable.
He was running. He was under center running plays for John Gruden.
Leah, come in. We need Leah. We need some testimonial.
I gotta say though, if I was playing defense on that offensive set, I would have picked him off.
Yeah.
Those were weak passes.
The only thing you picked off is right where you left off with Captain. With that rivalry.
That's all he knows it. He's glad I'm not in Chicago.
Well, Leah, you've obviously had the addition of Slick to your party bus this season. What does that mean? Because he said that he's kind of like the Mac Hollins,
like the unsung hero. I want to say
he said he's kind of the Mac Hollins.
Free the feet.
I don't know if I would go that far, Slick. No, we love you, Slick. I don't know what to say except for you bring more chaos and excitement to the bus than probably
It's ever
all of
seen.
my broken wrists combined.
And is this factual?
And
Yes
that's
or
more
no?
than one.
He also brings more broads than combined.
Yeah, we never know who he's going to show up with. But
I
they're
can
always great.
I can attest. I see all the footage.
Thank you, Leah.
As editing the tailgate talks, and some of it you can't include.
Yeah, some of that.
Some of it
Welcome
you
to
gotta
Herbal
leave
IQ.
out.
Yeah, some of that footage just can't be released.
Some of
to the
that
public.
footage is locked in the vault.
Not always.
we'll
Maybe
say.
Maybe
From my
what if
choice.
the Bills win a Super Bowl? Maybe we do like the dreamboat cut where he kind of
best of Slick's
because
broads.
your hog has been out a couple times for sure.
I did get caught on Channel 4 doing some dirty dancing. I will say that.
That was really something, and it wasn't the 1980s movie. It was something that shouldn't have been on network
I mean,
TV
we have
for
I think
certain.
two years in a row. Slick over under half kiss has hit. Last year tailgate
Okay,
talk
okay.
we got a live kiss and hit. This year it took us until what was it?
That was stoppage time. That was literally
that
it
was
was
like
in,
fifth
you know,
It
it
took
was
us
literally
late in the
stoppage time.
season
was like
in a
James
post
The fact
Bond
game
when they do the fifth quarter.
that you got a smooch in stoppage
in a
time was
post
unbelievable.
game show at Rec
that was a
Room.
huge
Shout out
win.
Rec
I mean,
Room.
I'm not surprised.
That was huge.
Motherfucker.
Speaking of stoppage time, the Sabres are on a little bit of a run. We'd be remiss not to talk
You're
about
up. You're up.
it. I'm up. Don, I'm up money. With that said,
+107?
Any chance, any hope, any potential, any smidge of
Of
relevancy?
Of course, there's hope and relevancy. If you lose,
They're 11-1.
if you lose
They're
thir-
11-1.
yeah, I mean that's ridiculous. But you're 6 points out when you just lost 15 in a row. You get a little streak going here. I mean, Lindy sounded cool, calm, and composed after that Capitals win the other night. You gotta love what you've been seeing out of the group.
Lindy kind of sounded like a dad who was he's on a road trip with his family, and he's
Not
kind of
happy,
he's
yeah.
not happy, but he's also not irate right now. He's over the irate part.
It's better than he thought it would be.
Yeah,
but he's
like
not
he's like well, the kids are just gonna have to
And he's
buckle
not
down
thrilled,
and
yeah.
and get ready for these next 2
It's
hours.
like when you're going across the country and you're in Idaho, and it's like, well, can't wait till we get to Wyoming.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not thrilled
Yeah,
yet.
you've been
We've still got a long way to go. 40 games.
You've been a real sack of potatoes lately. With that said, Don, are you pulling it up? Who do we got next on tap for the Sabres? Okay, he's pulling it up.
It's like we gotta get.
Welcome to
Grand
Herbal
Teton.
IQ. Let's get the weekend started.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Yes, sir.
Happy hour here at Herbal. I mean, the fans are elated. Sorry, but you're not getting this at a Dank. You're not getting this at some of the other ones that I see, advertised on
Yeah.
billboards 38 times a day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna name drop any others. No
Yeah.
free cloud over here.
Well, yeah.
They're not doing what we're doing. That's all I'm saying. Herbal IQ. Shout out the family. Place is packed. The rush hour's coming in, maniac.
Shout out Vin Diesel and the family. With that said,
Hey, Dwayne.
yeah, talk about bringing him back.
Bring him back the feud.
Raw on Netflix now, 4 days later, real quick, because we're just kind of putting a wrap up on the week here.
Yeah.
Happy. Where would you rate it out of 10?
I would. Man, am I allowed to throw a decimal in there?
I'm gonna
go like a 7.7. I want to give it close to an 8. I think it was a little oversaturated with the big stuff. They didn't need big on the show. He really has no correlation.
Undertaker coming out was so
Ripley.
pointless.
I mean,
so
I don't think they've ever
pointless.
interacted in the past before. I know you had Undertaker. Did they do an Undertaker Damian Priest thing at one point? Or was that Bray
Maybe.
Wyatt? Maybe.
It was Bray Wyatt
Anyway,
for
there
sure.
was
They
no
definitely
real
did a Bray Wyatt
explanation
one
for
sure.
Rhea. The final boss didn't do anything too over the top. So I think the matches were good. It kind of reminded me of Saturday night's main event where they were making it out to be a PLE style event, and it was great, but it just wasn't what they made it out to be necessarily. But you can only expect good things. There were great signs of what to look forward to on Netflix going forward.
Yeah, I think it was the same. But then you also have The Rock going on the CW and cursing up a storm the next night. What the hell was up that?
He was drinking Terramano all night. He forgot that he was on CW the next night. He thought he was still on Netflix.
The mono was real for sure.
The mono was out. Yeah. Both nights in a row. The mono was just
like your hog has
filling the
been
room.
all season.
Yeah. I had no comment. But yeah, did you see those goosebumps?
Yeah, I saw the goosebumps. Those are real. I also wonder if he puts ice on the back of his neck before he goes out.
No,
sometimes.
I mean dude, when you're The Rock, that's got to be genuine, right? 17,000 people.
I mean, I
all
guess
standing because of the.
but I
mono.
wonder if he's getting goosebumps because he is loving the mana and the audience, or because he knows his bank account, the Netflix check just hit.
Ari Emanuel
you know
just
what I'm
like
saying?
called.
Yeah,
it's
like-
like, yeah,
Yeah,
invoice.
Ari Emanuel's like the invoice is paid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the QuickBooks alert. He got the Rock literally got the QuickBooks alert as he was walking
He's like,
out.
Ari, hit my
Yeah,
music.
yeah. He's
Hunter,
like,
hit my music.
like we don't know it, but him getting the goosebumps is strictly from having checked his
Yeah,
bank account.
yeah, no, 100%.
Right before-
he's like,
for
that, and
certain.
then did you see the clip after where he's backstage like hanging out with Nick
Yeah,
Khan's kid?
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, doing that all holly jolly. He's like, knowing the bank just hit.
yeah.
He's not doing that if he didn't get the paycheck.
Agreed. Hunky dory. What do we got? A Dreamboat.
All right, we got the profiting from Buffalo graphic up.
Oh hell yeah!
We have
Talk to me.
the Kraken tomorrow, 4 p.m.
Wow.
And as you can see, Maniac's up 1.71 units on a $100 bet. It's nice.
And that's
$171.
Yeah.
Games through.
That
Three
just paid-
games. Yeah.
That just paid for Prince Philip's grooming. Thank you, Sabres.
And here,
profiting from Buffalo.
here are the odds. Tomorrow, favored. Minus
Favored.
130.
See, now favored, I would almost put that as a lead pipe locks. Like
Are we at
Vegas has turned a page on this team.
Are we at home tomorrow?
We have
We
to
are
be.
at home.
We have to.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah,
on the
yeah.
road.
Yeah, no, and
A
the
nice
Kraken stink.
matinee game, as they call it.
But this is one of those games historically. I don't want to make predictions on it, but you know, it's one of those games like last year, the year before, where the Blue Jackets come in and you're on the cusp.
Yeah,
still
you're
have a
right on the
chance at
verge
the
of relevancy.
season,
I mean, I
and
just
you go and blow it, and then the season goes downhill. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen.
you
but
know
gotta
when
beat
kids
this-
act
you
really
got-
bad.
You got to beat this Kraken
like
team.
because I'm just gonna keep calling them kids because you got Lindy and you got
You put them in
it's
timeout.
literally like you know like they got arrested.
Spank
It was no, they got arrested was how bad it was when they
it's
when they
really
lost
bad
13
then.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it was
yeah,
really
yeah.
bad. So I think like that they're humble and they're hungry. Like they're that kid that's like, you know, like they're grounded. Like I'm saying, they're making they want to get their parents off their
Humble and
back.
hungry.
They want to get that like that nagging like parent off their back, which is the fans. And that means they're gonna keep playing, they're gonna keep delivering. I think we're gonna keep winning Dreamboat. Yeah, wait, we got a putt? We got someone putt? All right, I'm gonna putt.
Yeah. Let's see what you got. Yeah. All right, Maniac's gonna get it going here. The putters in the production.
We'll get out of here.
Let's see what he's got. The fans will be more tempted when we're off the stream, but Maniac will get him going. Maybe he'll entice somebody. You guys want to putt? You guys want to putt?
Made it. He made it.
Oh,
Sunk
man.
it 1 for 1.
No one yet. Wait, he made that? Oh no, I'm
Oh.
in trouble.
2 for 2. He's
I'm
playing,
never gonna
he's
hear the
playing
end of
this
this.
the slope
If he hits this
perfectly
one.
on this green.
That's a wide stance. Oh, almost bluffed it. Here we go. Oh, come
what
on.
a shot. 3 times. That
So on the
I curved right in there.
I
Curved
can't really
right
talk
in there.
because mine got the assist of the lip on the second stroke.
All I gotta say is shout out to M&T. Banks open.
Shout out to M&T.
Shout out everyone. And we got another hour here at Herbal IQ. Make sure you're coming checking us out. Terpene Alchemy, all the awesome brands. Shout out to Leah showing up, the OG. Shout out to Dreamboat, the producer. Anything else we got here?
I think we only got a couple things left to say.
Have a good
night.
night. Now.